Alright, and welcome back. So today we're doing base tours. Gonna kind of show you around the server with what we got. It's still pretty early in the season. We haven't gone to the end yet, so not everyone's bases will be completed. But it should give you a good enough of an idea of what people are doing. And I'm just gonna briefly start at our base. I've already did a whole separate video on this, talking about what I wanted to do. Nothing's changed, really. It looks very much the same. As it did in that video, so I don't think really anything's changed. Except for maybe up here. If you didn't watch my full-length video on this, the texturing, this is the only thing that has changed. The base was this. I still haven't done this. I need to do that. It's still not done, but in that video we did the ceiling and we textured the front and I yapped for 20 minutes about other stuff, which was great. I would highly recommend you watching that video. It's a great time. But I'm not going to spend too much time at our base. Instead, I want to visit some other bases. I have a few, and if you're in the server and I did not feature your base in this video, please let me know, and I will make a follow-up video. Okay, and the first base I kind of want to take a look at, I believe, is a Walk and Sorties group. And they also have a cave base. I actually haven't been here, so this is my first time. But they are really good at this. Ooh, they're also doing some texturing very similar to what we're doing at our base, which is really cool. They're also doing like pillars and stuff. Oh, this is really cool. Okay. I actually haven't been here, so I don't. This is my first time seeing this. And that's really cool. They have this really good medieval style that they really like doing. Looks like they're starting. Not starting. This is like, what do they call it? It's a boat for transporting materials. A barge. They have some like barge-like boats here. This is really cool. Really, really cool. A little, oh, that's really neat. What's that mob called? I don't even remember. It's the wind one from the Trial Chambers. Yeah, this is cool. Big fan of this. Looks like they also have some ceiling structures planned out. So they're doing more of like a cave colony by the looks of it, rather than like a hobbit. Which again, they're really good at this medieval style-esque, using spruce and stone. I don't know who's actually all based here. Yeah, big fan. Obviously, it's not... Oh, cool. It's not done. They clearly have more plans. But this is really cool. I'm a big fan of this. Oh, wow. So they're also using tough. They're using tough for their cliff face. Okay. I thought about using tough in ours, but I decided to go with the full grayscale instead. That's really about it for theirs as far as I know. I don't know where their villagers are, but I don't really care that much on where their villagers. Oh, neat. The good old hole in the ground, kind of like what we're doing. I think that's about it. Really cool, really great start. I love the entrance. It's more of, I already said this, but it's more of a cave colony rather than a hobbit hole like what we have. Really, really, really cool. Now, this is one base that I'm actually not sure whose it is. Wait, huge, like, bee farm here? What the heck? Cool. I don't know whose this is. I want to say it's either Otter's or Dr. David's. But I think Dr. David is on a mushroom island, I believe, so I think this might be Otter's. Looks like he has a little, like, actual house planned out, which is really, really nice. I love when people do this, when it's like a house that could feasibly exist in real life. It's pretty cool. Oh wow, really nice balcony. And it's something that I don't usually do, because I like pushing the creative bounds of the game. But it's just nice. It's very nice to look at. Big fan. I really love the greenhouse here. Or pink house, I guess. With all the bees, which is very, very laggy for whatever reason. Some malays. What is this? This is a kelp farm? Cool. I don't know what you do with a bunch of kelp. Is this otters? I've been here. I haven't been here since they added this house, but I have been here. Whose is this? I don't remember. I got sugarcane and bamboo and stuff from them. So next up, this is McLaren's, and it doesn't really look like a lot right now. It looks more like an industrial district at the moment. But on Dine Map, he has this. Okay, you can see one of the circles here. He has very big plans by the looks of it. You can see one of the circles here, and he has a much bigger circle going around the outer edge. And I am so excited. I see it on Dime Map every single time, and I'm so excited to see what this turns into. Yeah, very industrial focused at the moment. But even though there isn't much in terms of decoration to look at here, big plans. And I'd love to actually hear from him about what his plans actually are. So I really don't know. The next base that we have is Tisu's, and this I have not actually seen with my own eyes, but this is simply incredible. This is so cool. Um, so in season 4, Tisu also did a steampunk barge. Oh god, talk about particles. Tisu did this steampunk barge for a beacon shop, I believe. And this is her actual base this time around, which is super, super cool. It reminds me of like Star Wars mixed with Halo. And she said the interior is not done. Like there's still work that needs to be done in here. It's coming along really nice. And she's also has said multiple times that she's going to be dedicated to more community stuff like Spawn, and that this is more or less just a place for her to store stuff. Which is cool. Little honey farm down here. Awesome. I also don't know whose this is, but I just saw it on Dine Map. It does stick out south of Spawn. It's really well done. This is really cool. Big fan of this. Looks like this is primarily just a villager hall. Interesting. I'm gonna actually see whose this is. Is there a chest I can check? Oh my god, it's horribly laggy. Whose is this? One source. This is one source's. Okay. Please, ping, let me do the base tour. That's all I ask. Alright. So from snow to rain, next up is OG's base. And she's going with a gingerbread theme by the looks of it. Is the interior done? No. Work in progress. Wow, very colorful interior. Very, very cool. Ooh, and copper lanterns too. Interesting. I would have never thought to use copper lanterns as like Christmas lights. You could also throw some soul lanterns in here. I think that's the plan, though. I think that's what she's planning on doing. Okay. Please, let me do the base tour. Okay. If ping allows me, this is Kate's house. Kate's base. I think this might be the third house she's ever built. It's really, really cool. Big fan. She has progressed so much in her building abilities in a very short amount of time. Of course, she has to have a purple heart. It would not be Kate without a purple heart in her house. What does she have going on up here? Nice wooden path. This is pretty close to OG's base. They have a... Actually, I'm going to showcase the bridge. Because the bridge is pretty cool. This was OG's day one project, was a bridge from her base to Kate's base. But I think so far... Oh, what's this up here, actually? Hold up. Looks like she's building something up here. Which is a mob farm. No, it's probably going to be for animals. If I had to guess, maybe villagers? Probably animals? That'd be my guess. But yeah, really cool, really cool. Okay, and now we come to Iwu's, which I have been here. This is a really, really cool location, and it reminds me of a season 1 base called the Shire. In this like valley, I guess you'd call it, circular valley, donut mountain range. Um, Another really great builder. And even though there isn't a whole lot going on yet, she definitely has pretty big plans by the looks of it. Again, this is really early in the season. Looks like she's been focusing on villagers primarily. That's probably been where a lot of her time's going, and also university. Because, like, I would say a majority of us are either employed or in college in the server. This also kind of reminds me of a season 4 base as well. That was right by Swan. Also the dual iron farms. Do both of these actually run? Because she was questioning how far apart the iron farms should actually be. This is another base who I'm not exactly holy statue. I'm not sure whose it is. I think this might be Dr. David's. Let me confirm that. Yes, this is Dr. David's. Okay, I was correct. He has chosen a mushroom island. I don't know if I've ever actually... I probably have. I could look back at the season 4 world tour. But man, he is a really good builder. The jungle and mud combination. I love it. Oh, Kazinit is also at the space. Okay, so it's Dr. David and Kazinit. Looks like this is in progress, maybe? Really cool, dude. This is something that I struggle with a lot in terms of building, is dealing with a multi-block palette like this. With jungle, tough, deep slate, stone, and brick. Which is a pretty hard block to usually work with, but man, it looks good here. Wow. Very nice. Very cool. Looks like they got a greenhouse going here. Greenhouse to be. A wheat farm using copper golems. Really, really, really cool. Really cool. And then, of course, the custom item frame. They used mushroom blocks for this? How does one... How does one even incorporate mushroom? Oh, they just incorporated the stem straight into it. Oh, I see. That's cool. That's really cool. Automatic bamboo farm. That's one thing that we are lacking at our base is automatic farms. A snow farm. Really, really cool. And I think that's about all they have. Ooh, what's this over here? Another farm of sorts. Some bubble elevators. Iron farm, perhaps? I have such horrible ping that entities probably aren't loading. Oh, this is what, oh wow, this is really cool actually. Big fan of this. I love this. This is so cool. Big fan. Really, this is what I meant when I was talking about having a lot of really talented builders on the server. This is what I meant. We have a lot of really good builders. Next up, I believe, is Tisu and Jack's base. So this is Tisu's house. This is not Tisu and Jack. No, Luca and Jack. I'm an idiot. Why did I say Tisu? This is Luca and Jack's. I think this is primarily Luca's. Very much reminds me of the season 4 base, I think. Wow. Incredible interior, by the way. Incredible interior. Love this. Good old map of the base as well. Sure would be a shame if this place got covered in cake. For those of you who are unaware of what that comment meant, I did get, our base did get covered in cakes by Luca and some others. So that's where that joke comes from. Kind of the season 6 running joke for the time being. What's going on over here? I don't know if Jack has his own house. I'm pretty sure he's based with Luca. Very cool villager trading area. I'm really trying to figure out if the structure is complete because it looks complete. It looks finished. Like a villager shack. But I don't know. No, Luca and Jack Jack specifically has been working, actually both of them, have been working on stuff in the Nether. I think a gold farm, which is really cool. I think that's about all here, and I think we have one more base to go look at that I could find on Dynmap. And that is fellow council member Goose's. I believe this is Goose's. This is going to be hilarious if it's not Goose's. This is Goose's. Okay. Oh, wow. Whoa. Interesting. Very bright bridge. Considering the rest of his base is fairly wood and stone, and then we have this, like, almost futuristic-esque base with the orange concrete. Really cool. I'm a big fan of the orange concrete-esque. He might be going for maybe a painted bridge look, because I know he was talking about looks like he has a farm planned over here. Sugarcane, probably. I know he was talking about replicating off of some sort of cliff-based city, kind of like what Mumbo Jumbo is doing in Hermitcraft, I think. That's what he was talking about. This little honey spot over there. Really cool. But like me and Glyph, he's also held down by university quite a bit. As with a lot of us. Yeah, did the whole base tour in spectator mode, because I just cannot be bothered to be running around, especially with this ping. That's finally done. There's the preemptive base tours of everyone else's base. What in the world is my ping even? It's only 300. I don't know why it's DCing me for 300. But yeah, that is the preemptive base tours. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, if you're in the server and I did not tour your base, please just reach out to me. I will make a follow-up video covering bases that I didn't cover. And yeah, I look forward to the continuation of this season. If you want to join, if you're not in the server and you want to join, Discord will be down below. So yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.